Welcome back, guys, to Big Stevie Cool 1872, and we're here to talk about Rangers Football Club. Match review against Fcsb. Well, the owner can pick the team from his bed, but you know what? The rest of the team should have stayed in their beds because we beat them easy peasy, lemon squeezy, no two eyes around it. It was easy. But, right, I'm not going to let the wool get pulled over my eyes, right? I'm going to celebrate this. I'm happy that my team has won in Europe, but I'm not going to pretend that everything is honky-dory and forget about the Kelly game, forget about the Celtic game, and etc, etc, alright? Yeah, I'm happy, but I'm not going to start pretending that everything's alright. But let's talk about the game of football, and then we'll talk about when things are alright, troops. So, of course, game begins. Jack Butland immediately makes a mistake, and it's like, right, what are you doing, Jack? I mean, this is the last thing we need it, and I think this is the difference maker, man. Honestly, like this. Don't get me wrong, right? See this Fcsb, they're not that good. They are not that good, right? But I think if we went 1-0 down here, this could have been the beginning of the end for Philip Clement. Now, would I have been surprised if we bounced back for going 1-0 down to win like 4-1? I mean, probably not. But I think Butland gets lucky. I mean, there's the slightest bit of contact, but you know what? I think it's because the ref disallowed the goal as it happened. I think if this went too far, they probably wouldn't have disallowed it. There is like the most minimal amount of contact ever. It's pathetic, but yeah, we've seen similar goals like this be disallowed for us, against us, so probably the right decision, but we got lucky. Super Jack Butland. Super duper lucky, man. Anyway, flick up CERNY finds Tom Lawrence, and Tom Lawrence puts it into the back of the net. Absolutely kind of scuffs it, but it goes into the back of the net anyway. Not many people are going to complain with that, my friend. I'm not going to complain with it. You shouldn't complain with it. Tom Lawrence scores another goal. Yeah, scored obviously against Lyon, but better circumstances this time around. There's a wee bit of huffing and puffing after this. I mean, honestly, Fcsb did not do anything in this game of football. They didn't. Like, yeah, there was a few saves that Butland had to make. The referee was dishing out yellow card after yellow card after yellow card. They had a few free kicks. Felipe Luis had a Butland. He had his shot, forced Butland into a decent enough save. But it's like, imagine if we were a Rangers team that were firing all cylinders, what we could have done to that team today. Like, yeah, it was 4, but I mean, it could have been 7-8. Like, yeah, that team's no up to standard, and I think crucially we've won today. And I was saying in the build-up, I think we needed to win this game of football to stand a chance of going through. Puts us on 6 points. You know, our next 4 games are away to Nice, Olympiacos, home to Tottenham, and then obviously away to United. I mean, that could very easily be 0 out of 12. But I think with that win tonight, hopefully it means if we beat Union St Galoise at home on the last match day, it should be enough to take us through. But that's if you lose the other 4 games. You know what I mean? There could be a miraculous. I mean, again, I don't want to make it sound pathetic and be like, oh, it's a miraculous if we draw away to Nice or Olympiacos. But recent form, you don't know what we're going to get. I mean, this was a really good performance tonight. But it's like, where was it on Sunday? You know, like, why does it take this team to be on its arse? Why does it take meltdown modes? Why does it take Clement to be under pressure to produce this? I mean, Flocat CERNY, where's that been all season? You know what I mean? Yeah, he scored 2 goals before in the game, but he was pretty much unplayable, and that's what I've always said. The guys get something, but you need to see it on a consistent basis, man. You can't just do it in the one-off game against St Johnstone. I mean, he did it in Europe, but again, this team's credentials not exactly the greatest. But he makes it 2-0. Awful defending for Fcsb, but you've got to put it in the back of the net, don't you? You've got to put it in the back of the net. And that's exactly what he did. And then, of course, that takes us into half-time. Rangers not really doing an awful lot here. I'm like, right, are we going to make subs? Probably not. Then we get out for half-time. Then Cyril Dessers, I don't know what happened to Dessers, right? He gets like a finger poke of doom in the eye. Now, if you're a wrestling fan, you'll get that reference. If you don't, then that's alright. he's like down on the ground for like 5 minutes, gets up. I think he hits it down the Diamande, who then flicks over the top to CERNY. CERNY then makes a great wee run, puts it into the back of the net, makes it 3-0. Pretty much after this, like, they're talking commentary, oh, Cyril Dessers, he's away down the tunnel, we don't know what happened there. What happened then? Is Cyril Dessers, is he fell out with Philippe Clement? Is this a coincidence? Is this... It was just weird, like, it was almost making it like, oh, it was a family emergency and Dessers had to storm down the tunnel, but when you see the replay, he just looks pissed off that he was subbed off. But you know what? I'm sick of this throwing your toys at the pram. It's like the club needed this today. It needed this win. It needed a big result and a big performance, and I think we've got that. And Dessers was making it all about him. Mate, you've been shite. I think they said he got like 9 touches in the first half. I think Dessers was by far the worst player on that pitch tonight. Honestly. So I don't get this greeting. There's more yellow cards getting dished out. We saw the likes of Zach Lovelace come on. Thought Raskin was pretty good tonight. But Balogun went off. We saw Proper come on. But again, we do make it 4-0. Hamza Igamane, good finish. Hopefully, that's what I said. Been a lot of hype about this guy after a few chest touches against Dundee United. But let's actually see him put it into fruition. Let's actually see him do something with it. He does do it. Brilliant, good finish. Not long after this, he almost makes it 5-0, which would have been even tastier. Even tastier, damn it. Would have been even tastier if he made it 5-0. But there was a few other chances, man. But Lovelace did a few things. But we've won the game 4-0 at the end of the day. Well, at least I think it was 4-0. I left on the 93rd minute to walk the dog because Big Jake, he needs to go to the toilet. You know what I mean? So. Hopefully, I'm going to just double check here that it was definitely 4-0, because I did miss about 50 seconds of the game, but let's see here, just to double check. It ended at 4-0, so that's good. But yeah, we'll take a wee look at the league table, and then we'll wrap this up, and but like I said at the start, man, I don't want to be overly negative, but see, at the same time, I'm not going to pretend everything's brilliant, and, everything, we're fantastic again. I need consistency. I want like 3 months of winning games of football, and if the only games that we do lose are against Tottenham, I'll accept it. Because that's what we should be expecting. We're Rangers Football Club. I mean, we're not some Diddy club at the end of the day. But obviously, right, so the leaderboard is loading. We sit 11th, which is alright. Can't really complain too much about that, but it's like, we sit 11th, right, with the next 4 games that I think are massively going to affect us. You know what I mean? There is issues, but you look at teams below us. I mean, Olympiacos are below us. Similar points. Manchester United sit 3 points below us. But, we're Union St. Colossi, actually. Where are they? They sit 29 for draw and 2 defeats. So, 24th spot, which obviously gets you guaranteed into the next round, are sitting on 3 points, which is 3 points below us. That's not, we're going to need to definitely beat Union St. Gallen. I think we'll need 10 points. I do. But, here, not going to cry too much about that. We've won at the end of the day. Very good result. Leave your thoughts down below. I'll be back streaming tomorrow, guys, and then we've got the weekend. It's a fast turnover, and hopefully I would like to see some youngsters get played as well. So till next time, peace.